Hello everyone, it's Holly. Welcome back. We are getting into the fall season right now, and this time of year, I am always thrilled to be back in the kitchen to do some baking. I think after the heat of the summer and not wanting to have my oven on a lot, once the cool weather starts coming in, it motivates me and excites me to be back in the kitchen and be baking up all kinds of yummy treats. Within the last year, one of my favorite things that I have been baking, I want to share with you in this video, and that is my chocolate banana cake. This cake is not only delicious, rich and moist, melts in your mouth, but it is also a great way to get rid of those old bananas on your counter. You know, the ones that you don't get around to eating and they're just overripe. They're maybe perfect for banana bread or a smoothie, but if you want to try something else with those bananas, try this recipe. I gotta say though that this recipe is so good, you'll just want to go out and buy bananas just to make it. Let me go ahead and share with you now my recipe for chocolate banana cake. Here is all the ingredients I will be using for this recipe. I'm going to be using 2 large ripe bananas, and while my bananas here aren't super ripe, you can definitely use bananas that are more black spotted than mine. I will be using dark brown sugar, but you can use light brown sugar as well. One of my key ingredients will be coconut oil. I'll be using pure vanilla extract, 1 egg, all-purpose flour, cocoa powder, baking soda, salt, and semi-sweet chocolate chips. That is everything right here. Let's go ahead and get started. Before mixing any of the ingredients, I will preheat my oven to 350 and grease my baking pan with coconut oil. And I use an 8x8 inch baking pan. In a small mixing bowl, I will mash up my ripe bananas, and I use a pastry blender to do that. I don't worry so much about getting the bananas completely mashed up. It's okay if there's some chunks left in there, but it just depends on what you prefer. Then I will transfer my mashed bananas into my larger mixing bowl. I will then add 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. I will then mix the bananas and the sugar together. Then I will add the coconut oil, and I'm going to be adding 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil. Then I will add 1 egg, and I always beat my egg before I put it in. Last will be 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then I will mix all these wet ingredients together on a medium speed for about 3 minutes. Then for all my dry ingredients, I'll start with 1 cup of all-purpose flour, followed by 1/2 cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then I will mix this all together until everything is blended well without over mixing. Last, I will add 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and blend it so that way the chocolate chips are evenly distributed. Looking like brownie batter, I will then transfer everything to my baking pan, pop it in the oven, and cook for 27 to 28 minutes. And once it is done cooking, you will have a moist and delicious chocolate cake. And while you do want to let it cool for about 15 minutes before dishing it up, I am telling you, this chocolate cake is so good to eat warm. When it does go to room temperature, a lot of times I will slice up a piece and stick it in the microwave just to heat it up, and with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. That's just the way I love this chocolate cake. This cake will stay moist for days. I love that it doesn't dry out and that days later I could still enjoy it. I am telling you, this cake is not only simple to make, but it is a crowd pleaser. I highly recommend, if you have the ingredients around, give it a try. Well, there you have it. That is my recipe for chocolate banana cake. As you could see, it was really simple to make, and trust me, it is so delicious. The full written recipe is down in the description box below for your convenience. If you enjoyed this video or got any value out of it, please hit the like button. I appreciate you watching, and may you have a beautiful day.